criado a la par produciendo maíz y frijol.
I grew up on the land, producing corn and beans. I was raised with the philosophy that we live from the earth.
El agua para nosotros es la vida.
For us, water is life. When we learned that our water was threatened by gold mining, we knew that we'd give our lives to defend it. This river completely dried up in 2004. We found Pacific Rim Corporation's pumps extracting water for gold exploration. That's when we realized this mining company was going to bring us nothing but trouble. It inspired me to start a resistance movement.
De que hay compañeros que están detenidos. Esperamos que la fiscalía en un corto tiempo pues nos esclarezca.
Gold mining is a notoriously dirty business, using thousands of gallons of water per hour to dissolve gold out of ore. Water is mixed with cyanide, a known carcinogen, which poisons local groundwater, leaving a legacy of environmental devastation in its wake. Canadian mining company Pacific Rim plans to develop a huge gold mine here.
No podía detener la minería sola.
I knew I alone could not stop mining. I went house to house, explaining its impacts, and one by one, the people joined our movement. Today, 26 communities are organized under the Environmental Committee of Cabañas. Then, we started building stronger alliances with larger organizations in San Salvador, forming the National Anti-Mining Board. Now, 80% of the population is opposed to metallic mining in El Salvador.
Aquí no puede darse la minería.
Three of Francisco's friends, all anti-mining activists, were brutally murdered, paying dearly for their involvement in the struggle.
Que el compañero Ramiro.
I received a call telling me our dear friend Ramiro had been killed solely for defending his land, defending life. My family and I were not ready for this. We were preparing to celebrate my daughter's 16th birthday when the call came in.
Since the assassinations, Francisco has two bodyguards with him at all times.
En estos asesinatos y las amenazas para nosotros.
For us, there is no doubt who's behind the killings. In my case, a Pacific Rim employee offered a young woman who works in my house $2,000 to poison me. These threats and the murders show that we are gaining ground in our fight to get Pacific Rim completely out of El Salvador. The proof is that the government suspended all metallic mining permits as a result of our activism.
Vemos en la persona de Francisco.
Francisco is a fierce fighter. Stopping metallic mining is a huge victory because El Salvador is the only country in Central America to have defeated the mining company.
In retaliation, Pacific Rim filed a $100 million lawsuit against El Salvador for violation of CAFTA.
Nosotros nunca hemos creído en el Tratado de Libre Comercio.
We did not create the Central American Free Trade Agreement, CAFTA, and we never believed it was going to benefit us. It's only concerned with business, not the rights of the people, so we feel it's a violation of our human rights.
Metallic mining must be banned in this country. If we ban it in the Legislative Assembly, both the country and the people will win because our sovereignty would be restored.
A sus amigos, me recuerdo cuando llegué la primera vez a la casa de donde el compañero Ramiro.
This kind of struggle against big corporations is very risky business because look, when corporations know that you have $1.6 billion under the surface of the earth, And some people are opposing that. There is a very good incentive to get rid of them.
Sí, yo siento miedo.
Certainly, like any human being, I fear death. But I must look to the future. We must stop mining. We will die from poison or we will die from a gunshot. So there is no other option. Until our country passes an anti-mining law, we must continue our fight.